The App Store is flooded with games claiming to be perfect PC ports, but after spending hours testing 40 of the heaviest, most popular PC to mobile transitions, the honest truth is that the gap between a high-end desktop and a flagship phone is completely wild right now. Today I'm breaking down the top 40 absolute best PC ports on mobile, and we are doing things a little differently. I have split them into 4 distinct tiers, and because I always keep it honest with you guys, we are skipping the fluff and starting right at the top with Tier 1, the AAA System Melters. So clear your storage space and let's get into it. Kicking things off, we have Control Ultimate Edition. Flinging chunks of concrete with telekinesis in the oldest house looks absolutely mind-blowing on a phone. It pushes mobile hardware to its absolute limit with dynamic physics and lighting. Next is Red Dead Redemption. Exploring the massive, classic western frontier as John Marston on a portable screen is surreal. It's the full, uncompromised sandbox experience. Then there is Alien Isolation. Feral Interactive worked black magic here, with customizable graphics and flawless frame rates. Hiding from the xenomorph actually looks and plays better here than on the original consoles. Capcom didn't hold back with Resident Evil 4 Remake. This is a literal PS5 game running natively. The re-engine scales beautifully, and pulling off a knife parry on a touchscreen is incredibly satisfying. Right beside it is Resident Evil Village. Walking through Castle Dimitrescu with full atmospheric audio and lighting proves that pocket-sized horror is just as terrifying. For multiplayer, Warframe is the undisputed king of ports. The fact that you get the entire sci-fi looter shooter with cross-play and cross-progression on your phone is insane. It runs fast, it's fluid, and it's completely free. We also have Assassin's Creed Mirage. High-density crowds, incredible parkour across 9th century Baghdad, and classic stealth mechanics all running natively. It's a genuine technical marvel. Well, closing out Tier 1 is Grid Legends. Forget standard mobile racers. This is the full PC racing simulator. Real tracks, insane, intense weather effects, and realistic damage models.
The outsider is here! Warn the others!
Starting Tier 2 is the classic Tomb Raider. Pure nostalgic action-adventure that still holds up, bringing iconic platforming right to your fingertips. Next is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, one of the best modern Metroidvanias period. Fast, fluid combat, and time-bending puzzles that feel right at home on mobile. Now, if you want speed, Dead Cells is your game. A punishing, lightning-fast roguelite that somehow handles high frame rate chaos perfectly on a touchscreen. For the hardcore crowd, Blasphemous delivers a brutal, gothic Metroidvania experience with precise combat and stunning pixel art. Slow it down with Little Nightmares. The creepy atmosphere and massive scale of the mod translates perfectly to a smaller screen. Play this one with headphones. Then we have Carry On, the ultimate reverse horror game, slithering through vents and consuming scientists as a terrifying meat monster feels incredibly fluid. For pure visual beauty, Planet of Lana is a cinematic masterpiece. It's like a playable Studio Ghibli film with brilliant companion-based puzzles. Chants of Sinnar is a slow-burn genius puzzle game where you decode ancient languages. It's incredibly rewarding and perfect for tap controls. RPG fans, Sea of Stars is a must-play. Gorgeous retro visuals, active turn-based combat make it perfect for both quick sessions and massive binges. Stardew Valley isn't just a port, it's the definitive pocket farm. With a custom mobile UI and autosave, it's dangerously addictive. And wrapping up, Tier 2 is Potion Permit. Cozy alchemy, diagnosis, townfolk, and smooth 60 FPS gameplay make this a massive time sink.
You say it like it's a bad thing. Shut up, Carl!
Now we have to group the Holy Trinity together: GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas Definitive Editions. Cruising through Liberty City, Vice City, and Los Santos with modern lighting and targeting is pure nostalgia. But you definitely want a controller for those drive-bys. Next is Man-Eater. You play as a mutating bull shark, eating your way up to the food chain. It's chaotic, hilarious, and demands a controller to navigate the underwater combat. Classic bullet time returns in Max Payne Mobile. Diving in slow motion through gritty alleyways feels infinitely better with actual triggers. Diving deep into an alien ocean in Subnautica Below Zero is terrifying. Base building and dodging leviathans requires precision, so hook up a gamepad. Stealth fans get a double feature with Hitman Blood Money and Hitman Absolution. Whether you want classic sandbox assassinations or cinematic action-heavy stealth, Agent 47 plays best with a controller in hand. For a slower pace, Way of the Hunter Wild Europe is a highly realistic, visually stunning hunting sim. You need precise analog aiming to hit those vital shots. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Bright Memory Infinite is a hyper-fast, visually insane shooter slasher. Sword combos and grappling hooks demand a controller to keep up with the speed. And finishing Tier 3 is Lara Croft and The Guardian of Light, a brilliant isometric co-op adventure that thrives on twin-stick shooter mechanics. Finally, we hit Tier 4. You made it! Starting with Fortnite. It's the exact same game as PC. Same map, same live events. Running this at 90 or 120 FPS on a good phone is a literal competitive advantage. Next is Rainbow Six Mobile. Tactical, close quarters, highly competitive siege gameplay optimized flawlessly for your pocket. Well, if you hate yourself, play Rust Mobile. Building bases, raiding, and losing everything is just as toxic and addictive on the go. Minecraft had to be here. It's the full crossplay experience. So whether you are building massive redstone contraptions or surviving the Nether, it's flawless. For pure arcade action, Streets of Rage 4 is the ultimate side-scrolling beat-em-up. Killer soundtrack, stunning hand-drawn art, and endless replayability. Limbo paved the way for indie ports. Its dark, isometric puzzle platforming is a rite of passage for mobile gamers. Telltale's The Wolf Among Us is basically a gritty, interactive neo-noir comic book. The episodic mystery format is quite literally perfect for mobile. Survival fans, Don't Starve Together brings brutal, gothic survival through your phone. It's tough, it's unforgiving, and playing with friends is a blast. Well, if you need to relax, Slime Ranger is pure dopamine. Sucking up slimes and building a massive farm is an incredible time killer. And closing out our entire list is Dismantle, a post-apocalyptic RPG where you can destroy almost everything on the map for materials. The progression loop is dangerously addictive. And that is the list: 40 massive games that prove mobile gaming isn't a joke anymore. I know I grouped a lot of heavy hitters together today, but I want to know your pick. Which of these 40 ports do you think actually feels better on mobile than it does on PC? Drop it in the comments. Now, if you find a new game to play today, hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive, and I will see you guys in the next one.